Peace, YouTube world, Zella23 coming at y'all with another video, man. Look, I'm about to make this a powerful video. Gotta get this wisdom, gotta get this knowledge, gotta get this divine understanding. Wherever you are on this beautiful planet, man, I am sending you enough love, enough positive vibrations, man. Everything upful, everything truthful, and everything righteous. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go ahead and sprinkle some positive vibrations like this here. So look, family, how do we know that Africans were the first human beings that walked this planet, that walked this earth? Let's just get straight into it. So when we look at the social psychology of African people, black people, melanated people, wherever you want to call us, we then realize that there are many forces that want to exploit us, that wants to colonize us, that wants to indoctrinate us our ancestral way, our ancestral paths, our ma'at, right? The way how we respect our ancestors, the way how we treat each other, the way we honor the creator, right? The foods that we put into our body. We know that Africans were the first human beings to tread this earth, because let's look at the color spectrum, right? When you look at the color spectrum, what's the one color that all colors derive from? I'll wait. What is the one color on the color spectrum that all colors and creation derive from? Black. From darkness. Everything that's in the light, it came out of a darkness first. Africa is the largest continent in creation that has the most concentrated melanated human beings on one landmass. Africa. Brazil has a really large population of melanated beings as well. But Africa is one huge landmass. You can fit continents within Africa, full of melanated beings. So it's really out of Africa. All humans come out of Africa, whether you're white, blue, yellow, whatever. All colors come from black. All colors come from black. So when two white people come together, and look, we're all human beings, I totally understand, but when you study nations of human beings, they have their own motives to induce self-preservation. They want to preserve themselves. It's not, oh, you're a human being, so I love you. No, Europe is preserving Europe. Europe is exploiting Africa. It's not, oh, Africans, they're human beings, so I love y'all too. Nah. I wish it worked like that, but there's always a balance in creation. There's light and there's dark. There's hot and there's cold. There's good, there's evil. You see what I'm saying? So this is a combination of both of those forces. And it takes wisdom to discern amongst those forces. So what happened was the Africans that was in Africa, they migrated out of Africa all over the world. And so because different places in the world contains a different environment, they adapted to their environment wherever they went. So over the years, they mutated into different human beings, right? To lighter complexions, because of the foods they was eating in their environment, because of the climate in their environment, and just the overall adaptation to their environmental places that they was habitating, right? Their habitats. So when we understand that when you go to Africa and you see the dark complexioned human beings, those were the original human beings. So other human beings on the planet derive from Africa. So no matter if you're Asian, you're Chinese, you're European, if you trace back far enough, you're an African. When you look at the Universe is just dark black matter. Black matter, just dark space, which holds the planets, that holds the heavenly bodies. But everything is coming out of a darkness first. So the darkness, the universe, the Universe was first, and then the planets. Not the planets, then the Universe. The Universe is blackness, and then it manifests the light, which is the earth. The earth is the light. The sun is the light. The moon is the light. But the Universe is the beginning. It's the Genesis. It's the blackness. It's the darkness. To whom much is given, much is required. And you got all this power. Of course, people gonna want to exploit that. If you don't have any enemies, you must not be walking in righteousness. Look at all the prophets. Christ, crucified, you know what I'm saying? Muhammad, Buddha. Every righteous prophet had people that disliked him, that disliked them. They was envious. They was jealous. So if you don't have anybody envious, you don't have anybody jealous of you, you don't have anybody wanting to exploit you, you must not be doing something right, because one person is only going to exploit you if you have something that they don't. People will only steal from you if you have something that they don't. All right, y'all. So I'm going to make one more point, then I'm going to go ahead and step off the soapbox. But take a Sudanese brother, like a blue, black, dark complexion, black as the night Sudanese brother from the heart of Sudan. And take that brother, all right? Take him to China to a Chinese woman, right? Allow them to mate, allow them to procreate, reproduce. What complexion is that child going to come out to be? What skin complexion? That child is going to come out darker than the Chinese mother because of the genetic dominance, the melanin dominance. You see what I'm saying? So melanin is the dominant. It's the dominant gene. Because that darkness penetrated that light, and because the light comes from the darkness is going to win every time, because that light comes from the darkness. So if darkness overtakes light, who's going to win? Darkness. But the thing is that we, for some reason, we equate darkness with evil, when darkness is the beginning. Light came from darkness. The seen came from the unseen. So darkness is the unseen, and light is the seen. Light is the manifestation energy. That's the manifestation. The darkness is the potential. It's the creativity. So the darkness, say for instance, I'll have a darkness within my mind. You can't see it, right? I'll be creative in my mind, but then I'll manifest something where I'll manifest a painting, or I'll manifest traveling the world, or I'll manifest buying something. You know what I mean? Buying a new basketball. I don't know. But that came out of the darkness, out of my mind. The unseen into the seen. So I'm just bringing the point into full circle. So Africa is the beginning. Africa is the beginning. And use that to boost your self-esteem, your confidence. Because us as melanated people It is people trying to really tear down our confidence in what we think of ourselves. So much so, we are the only race of human beings that we can't wear our natural hair. Why is it we can't wear, man, white folk wear their natural hair like it ain't nothing. They women wear their natural hair. Chinese women wear their natural hair like it ain't nothing. How come black people, oh, it's so nappy. I'm so nappy. But that's how God created you. You're the beginning. You're the beginning. And your genes are dominant. They are dominant. You have the most dominant gene on the whole planet. Because if you went and you made it with anybody else, that child is going to come out darker than them. Because you put your seed in it. Because you put your genes in the genetic pool. And the child is the genetic outcome of both of those genes coming together. When it comes to white, white can only beget white. White cannot beget black. That's why in order for Europeans to keep their race going, they have to procreate with other whites. African people can procreate with anybody on the planet, white, blue, green, whatever, and they gonna put that black in them. Love yourself, bro. Love yourself. This is how God made me. This is how the Creator made me. I love y'all, all right? This is something passionate, man. I just really want to awake our people, man. So Africa is the beginning. Africa is the first. You're right? So I love y'all. Don't forget, visit my website, www.mynaturalroots.org for Conscious Crispus Sea Moss. I got my books on there if you want some more information. I got black seed oil, black soap, shea butter, man. Just go over there, like, give this video a like. If you just enjoyed this video, if you learned something, and I just really, really appreciate y'all, man. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram @WiseLocks, and I will continue to make more videos. So definitely, I just want to give y'all what I've been learning, you know, and just my understanding, my insight. And let's just reason down below in the comments section, you know what I mean? And just love yourself, man. Don't be like, oh man, I'm not going to Africa, man. Don't nobody want to go to Africa. I'm about to go to Britain. I'm about to go to France. I'm about to go to London. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go to Spain. No, man, fire blaze that, man. Like, go to the Caribbean, go enjoy yourself. But man, spend some time and go to Africa, just like how every Muslim is required to do that holy walk, just like Mansa Musa went to Mecca. I believe, this is just my own personal opinion, every melanated person should go to Africa at least once. At least once. All right? And I'm actually putting some things together, so, you know, soon come. So I'm not going to speak on that too much. Soon come, but yes, family, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Keep coming up in that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Yo, I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. I'm going to sprinkle some more positive vibrations wherever you are on this beautiful planet. All right, family. Appreciate y'all. Peace.